Good morning to one and all. Myself, Professor Anjali Patel from Profile PPA College, Vapi. Our subject entrepreneurship development with respect to your semester 5 in your TY BPA. In today's section, we will learn about the topic that is development of entrepreneurship in India. In development of entrepreneurship in India, you will cover two phases, that is entrepreneurship during a pre-independence and entrepreneurship during a post-independence. Let us move towards the entrepreneurship development during a pre-independence. Now, what was the entrepreneurship development during your pre-independence that will be covered in this first phases? Now, the evolution of Indian entrepreneurship can be tracked back to as earlier as a Rig Veda exist and even when mental handicraft was existing in the society. That means क्या होता है कि आपका इंडियन एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप वॉज इवोलेटेड, जैसे कि ऋग्वेदा एग्जिस्ट हुआ, ऋग्वेदा से एग्जिस्ट हुआ, तब से आपका इंडियन एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप एग्जिस्ट है। और दूसरा, जब से सोसाइटी में मेंटल हैंडीक्राफ्ट एग्जिस्ट है, तब से आपका इवोल्यूशन ऑफ इंडियन एंटरप्रेन्योर इज एग्जिस्टेड फ्रॉम एशियन टाइम। Now that we know that Indian towns during pre-independence were mostly religious, were mostly caste-based division of workers, which consist of workers, which consist of farmers and religious prestige, that is Brahmins, and the majorities of the worker were treated as a village servant only. Now, an organized industry activity were observed among the Indian worker in a few recognized product only in cities like Banarasa, Allahabad, Mirzapur, which was started on a reverse bank. Now we know that during the ancient time there was a perfection in art and durability of product, which was the main क्वालिटीज इनहेरिटेड इन इंडियन क्राफ्टमैन। आप देखोगे कि एशियन टाइम्स में जो प्रोडक्ट जो था वो परफेक्शन इन आर्ट था और ड्यूरेबिलिटी उसकी ज़्यादा थी, और उसी के बेस में आपका इंडियन क्राफ्टमैन वॉज रिकॉग्नाइज एंड वॉज एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप वॉज डेवलप्ड। नाउ वी नो दैट इंडियन इंडस्ट्री जो है वो डिक्लाइन हुई एट द एंड ऑफ 18th सेंचुरी। अभी ये डिक्लाइन क्यों हुआ? देयर वाज अ वेरियस रीजन, लाइक ब्रिटिश गवर्नमेंट था, ठीक है, इम्पोजिशन ऑफ हैवी ड्यूटीज था on the import of Indian goods. There was a change in taste and habits of Indian customers, unwillingness of Indian craftsmen to adapt to changing taste and needs, और इसी रीजन के कारण आपका इंडियन इंडस्ट्री डिक्लाइन हुआ 18th सेंचुरी। The company had changed in economic also. The company had changed in economic also. अभी economic में change क्यों आया? Because there was an export of raw material and there was an import of finished goods in India. अभी there was a person, that is Ranchod Chodalal, a Nagar Brahman, was the first Indian to think of setting. उसने सोचा था, that was a, ये पहला बंदा था जिसने सोचा था, was the first person to think of setting up the textile manufacture in 1847, but it was failed because before this the first cotton textile manufacturing unit was already set up by Parsi people. Now, after 96 textile mills in 1915, it is before independence, 43% was set up by Parsi, 24% by set up by Hindus, 10% by Muslim, and 23% by British government. Now, the majority contribution किसका था? Parsi लोग का contribution ज़्यादा था. So, in pre-independence stage, there was a growth of entrepreneurship, but it was at a slower rate only. This was a development of entrepreneurship during your pre-independence, that is your before independence. Now let's move towards our entrepreneurship development during a post-independence. After a political relief in 1947, the government of India tried to spell out the priorities to devise a scheme for achieving a balanced growth. जैसे पॉलिटिकल रिलीफ आपका हुआ, गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया ने क्या डिसाइड किया कि देयर शुड बी अ स्कीम फॉर बैलेंसिंग अ बैलेंस ग्रोथ अमंग ईच. For this purpose, the government came forward with the first industrial policy, that is in the year 1948, which was reversed from time to time. हर बार टाइम टू टाइम वो चेंज होता था. गवर्नमेंट took a very important measure in her industrial policy, which identified the responsibility of state to promote, assist and develop a industry in a national interest. ठीक है, क्या किया मेजर्स के हर एक इंडस्ट्री पॉलिसी जो स्टेटमेंट थी ना उसमें आइडेंटिफाई की हर एक स्टेट का एक रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी होनी चाहिए असिस्ट करने के लिए, डेवलप करने के लिए. Now the government took important measures in her industrial resolution like proper distribution of economic power, increase of industrialization by spreading an entrepreneurship. That was a step, that was a measure been taken by in industrial policy. The government started to provide a various incentives like in form of capital, technical know-how, market and land to potential entrepreneurs to start an industry. जिसको इंडस्ट्री स्टार्ट करना है उसके लिए वेरियस इंसेंटिव स्कीम स्टार्ट किया, जैसे कि कैपिटल में हेल्प किया, टेक्निकल के नॉलेज में हेल्प किया, मार्केट के बारे में अवेयर किया, लैंड को हाउ ही कैन एक्वायर लैंड टू all the potential entrepreneurs who want to start an industry. Now, several institute were like a financial corporation, ठीक है, like small scale industry corporation and small scale industry service institute were also started by the government to facilitate a new entrepreneur. ठीक है, बहुत सारे इंस्टीट्यूट लाइक कैसे हैं, कौन से वाले, फाइनेंशियल कॉर्पोरेशन, स्मॉल स्केल इंडस्ट्री कॉर्पोरेशन, स्मॉल इंडस्ट्री सर्विस इंस्टीट्यूट उसने स्टार्ट किया बाय द गवर्नमेंट, वो स्टार्टेड बाय द गवर्नमेंट. ठीक है, दैट वाज स्टार्टेड बाय गवर्नमेंट टू फैसिलिटेट द न्यू एंटरप्रेन्योर in terms of providing a finance. Small and a family entrepreneur were also developed, and there was a development of entrepreneurship after a post independence. So जैसे इंडस्ट्री पॉलिसी एग्जिस्ट हुआ, पॉलिसी स्टार्ट हुआ इन द ईयर 1948, उसके बाद देयर वाज अ बिग रिवोल्यूशन इन इंडस्ट्रियल एंड देयर वाज अ बिग रिवोल्यूशन इन एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप. दैट वाज द रीजन कि देयर वाज अ डेवलपमेंट ऑफ एन एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप आफ्टर योर post-independence. So this was your development of an entrepreneurship during your pre-independence and post-independence. Hope you are clear with this concept. Thank you all students.